I look like a mess. So, what am I talking about? I've got two things, but I'm doing two separate videos just to make it easier for me. One is my book club, that's the one. So, with my life goals over on Instagram, I thought I would do something new and do like a little book club. Basically, it's where I post up what I'm reading and give like a little review on it. So at the moment I'm only reading short stories. They're my telenovelas, or they're novellas, but they're Disney novellas that I got in a Disney advent calendar in December. And I've read two so far. I'm on my third one. I know we're only in February. Kind of wish I had read a bit more because you could read them in like 2 days, a day nearly. The first one I read in a day. Second one was about 2 days, I think. And then the third one is taking me time, but that's because I've been all over the place. So it's the Snow White one I'm reading. Taking my time with it, but I'll get there. I'll probably finish it either later or tomorrow. So I will then post my review then up on Instagram. But I thought I would talk to you about the book club, because I'm thinking what I might do is every couple of months I will go through the books that I've read with yous over here on YouTube, and if yous have any suggestions of books that yous think I might enjoy reading, you can obviously leave them in the comment section down below. But at the moment I'm reading these ones. I'll just show you if I can find my bag. It's right here. Oh, that's the journal. These are how small they are. So I'm starting off with books this size for the moment. I actually do have a bookmark in it that I got at Comic-Con. So I'm starting off with short stories, just to kind of get myself into it. These are about 40 pages long, and it's a different telling of your Disney classic. So I've read, this is Snow White, I've read Little Mermaid, and I've read Beauty and the Beast. So it's all like how the story could have gone differently if this one thing was to have happened. So this one is like, what would have happened if Snow White found a magic mirror? The Beauty and the Beast one is, what would have happened if Belle went instead of the dad to the fair? Then the Little Mermaid one is, what if she told Eric she was a mermaid from the beginning? What would have happened then? So I'm not giving you any spoilers at the moment, but that's kind of the way they go. And there's another like 5, I think it is, to read. And then I have my Ghost Twin books, which I got for Christmas in 2022 off my mum and dad. So I'll move on to them. I do need to look for the last one in that one because I am missing that one. But they're a little bit longer. And it's about this brother and sister and dog that died at One Wish Pond, because that's the name of the second book. They died at One Wish Pond, and they now haunt the holiday home. Or it's a holiday home now. It was their house when they were alive. But they now haunt the holiday home, basically. I've only read the second book, but I managed to get book 1 to 6, I think, or 1 to 7, and there's like 8 or something like that. I'm missing the very last one. So I will be moving on to them. And then I have my Magpie Societies, my Girl Onlines. I have a few other books there. I do want to read Girl Missing. My nephew's reading that for his junior cert, so I kind of want to read that. So I do, for him. Trying to remember what other books I have there. I have some Shakespeare books that I want to read. But I'm also waiting to find out what one he's doing for his junior cert, so I can study that one for him, because Shakespeare is kind of my thing. Absolutely adore it, but I've only fully studied Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet, and I would love to study the other ones. So I'm kind of hoping he doesn't get like Romeo and Juliet or Hamlet. I'm hoping he gets like Macbeth or something. One of the other ones. I'm kind of hoping, so I have another one to study. Obviously Romeo and Juliet is my go-to. Absolutely love it to bits. And Hamlet is really, really good. I do like me a bit of Hamlet. Watched the movie, it was really good. Obviously reading the play was better.
You had a Hamlet book up there.
I do. I'm collecting Shakespeare. I like my Shakespeare. I would love to get a biography on Shakespeare, or get a book of all his stuff. Get like a book, like a big massive book that has them all in it. Maybe, I don't know. That's after I read them all. Obviously, I'd get that. But no, I'm gonna be reading them. So I've quite a few bits there, and there is other books there I do want to read. I just can't remember what they are now. They are up on my shelf. I would like to read some biographies, because I read the Westlife biography and found that really, really interesting. So I would like to get back to reading biographies as well. My goal for the book club, I want to just get back into reading as much as I physically can. I don't want to force it either, but like when I was reading the Girl Online books, I read the first Girl Online book it was less than a week. So it was less than a week I got the first one, and I wanted to move on and read the second one straight away. And the second I got it, like, I was reading. And there was this one book I read years ago. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about shapeshifters. And I was obsessed. I found it in Bookstation, was reading it, put it down for my mad to pay. It was when I was a teenager, like really young. I think I was about 16, 17 at the time. I put it down. My ma paid for it, picked it back up, read, all the way to the car, sat in the car reading it. And then we went into the Tutankhamun exhibition. And I was like really upset because I had to put it down. So like went around Tutankhamun and all of that, and then I ended up coming back and reading it again. Like, I think I read that in less than a week as well. I was obsessed with that book. The other ones in the series weren't that great. Well, at the time they weren't to me. So again, I would love to find that book and read that from the beginning, and maybe give the other books in the series a chance. But yeah, every couple of months I want to do a video, or depending how many books I read in a month, depends on how often I do these videos. So this is only the introduction one. So I'm not going to go into detail on the books that I've read. And I probably, like, once I read a book, sorry, we've Silent Hill on the background, the new one. Once I read a book, I'm more than likely going to be getting rid of it. I won't be holding on to it, depending on the book. Magpie Society and Girl Online, I will, because they're the type of books that I will reread. I've reread Girl Online I don't know how many times, and the first Magpie Society I've read through twice now already. I haven't finished the second one, but I do want to reread the first one again before reading the second one, because I like doing that. So them 5 books I will more than likely hold on to. But these ones I will be getting rid of, because I have no interest in holding on to them and rereading them again. So I'll make sure to go to a good home though. So I will. So every so often I will record a video. I will go through the books that I've read, tell you the name, the author. Everything's going to be written down in my bullet journal. So I'll have like everything there, so I'll be able to tell you about it. So I'll have the name, the author, and like my thoughts on it, my rating on it, and I'll go through all the books that I read. And then if by the time I do another video I've finished all these, I'll then talk to you about the next couple of books that I'm going to read, or the next book I'm going to move on to, or whatever, in my little book club thing. And again, if any of you want to read any of the books, I don't think you can get these ones at the moment, or these anymore, because they're part of an advent calendar. But the whole point of the book club is, if you want me to read a book, let me know down in the comments. But if you want to read a book that I'm reading, and tell me what you thought of it or what you think of it, I would very much appreciate it, because I want to know like people's opinions on the books as well. So I am posting it over on Instagram, Sarah's Life Gold. So go over there and have a look at it. And if you just want to give me your opinion, that'd be amazing, because I want to talk to people about books a lot more, and about books that I read and that like I go through that I enjoy. I'm actually going to leave that out just in case I do go to read it. But yeah, so every so often I am going to record a video talking about the books that I've read and give you my opinion on them, and talk to you through the next couple of books that I'm going to be reading. So I'm going to pick out my next couple of books to read, and then probably March I'll record another one, or end of February, depends. I am going to bring a couple of books away in February with me, because we are going away for a few nights, so I am going to bring a couple of books with me and hopefully get through a couple more while we're away. As I said, you could get through one of them Disney ones in like a day, because I have, like, in an hour. You could realistically read it in like an hour if you take your time. And that's taking your time. If you read it really quickly, half an hour. But I take my time with them. So if you take your time, give yourself an hour of reading, you'll get it done. So you will. But yeah, so that's the book club. I'm gonna go record the second video now. So hopefully you enjoy my book club series that I'm gonna do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.